everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD view. This is for Froggy. Obviously we've done, we've done a lot of like kind of Froggy VOD views before. It's been really fun. Obviously, you know, the Overwatch one hangs just Spark and Joya. Froggy always has the skin on. And I guess we'll be doing another one for Froggy today. They are in plat 3, and also there's a little thing that they've written with it as well. I don't actually remember how this went because I was so tired, but I think my movement was alright. But of course, any advice on res and movement as per usual. I'm just playing Flashpoint in general. Alright, so first of all, this is my first ever Flashpoint like VOD review, which is quite exciting because I feel as though Mercy for Flashpoint is actually really great because obviously, you know, Mercy can get around like quite quickly. I feel as though on Flashpoint you don't want to play quite slowish characters, like you don't want to play like Honor and stuff like that because obviously it's very like Flashpoint is meant to be extremely fast paced and very kind of like you're at one end of the map and now you're at the other end kind of thing. And obviously doing that as Honor is extremely difficult and not that great. So I think definitely movement characters, so Mercy is really great. But obviously I might try and give as well some general Flashpoint tips as well, because obviously it's like my first like Flashpoint VOD I've managed to do. Once again, you can get your own VOD views for 5,000 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too, in case you want to kind of, you know, either obviously get your own channel points or you want to see my gameplay. You're more than welcome to obviously come and say hello into my lovely community, or you can just lurk. Of course, I honestly do not mind what you do. So yeah, so I'm just going to do a quick look at the team comp. So we have ourselves a Ball, a Junkrat, a Soldier, that's his name, and an AlphaAli. Now, I've been playing quite a bit more AlphaAli Mercy at the moment, and I'm gonna say AlphaAli Mercy isn't great for heals unless if AlphaAli has a pylon up and the tank's playing quite passively, because obviously like the two don't really have like great healing output. Obviously AlphaAli's like turret does a lot, but like AlphaAli on her own doesn't do too great, so obviously it will be that you'll have to kind of like peel in a lot for your tank, kind of like how you would do with like a Brig Mercy, I feel like. But so we're just gonna get into it. Obviously main bleeding target is probably gonna be Soldier. Loving the speed out of spawn. Honestly, you should be trying to do this on any kind of like control map or any kind of like Flashpoint, or you can do it on some push maps and stuff if you're really coordinated with your team. The reason why you want to do it, by the way, just in case people don't know, you want to speed people out of spawn if you can, because it allows your team to have an advantage, or obviously, you know, if the other team has a Lucio as well, allows you to get to the point at the same time. A lot of the time, whoever takes the space on the point first is going to be the one, not so much that wins the team fight first, but they're going to have a lot easier time with like position and stuff like that, basically. But anyway, so we're keeping going. So we're going around with Soldier on the flank, which is really nice. So make sure you try to keep your beam on him. Very nice positioning, obviously around the corner. Nice. Okay, I would have, because at the moment I feel as though you're right. Obviously, the Soldier, I know he's probably going to get pinned here. Yep. But we kind of make a mistake because we need to be with him. Okay, let me quickly rewind it and I'll show you. I need to quickly go back to you. Because we could do a wall bouncer to kind of like get around. Because the fun thing about Flashpoint is there's so many openings and stuff, which is good and bad. So put your beam on. This is fine, you're going around this side now, right? What's going to happen here, because you see this Ryan shield, right? You now have to think to yourself, okay, Ryan's obviously going to be wanting to shield someone and making space, right? So you have to kind of be wary and be like mindful of this is how everyone is going to like be wanted to come through, okay? So I don't mind you peeking it now, but then as soon as you see the Soldier rotate round, because you still have the beam on him, you can do a wall bounce here and go around and then just kind of like use your angelic descent kind of like on this section here, because what will happen is your Soldier will probably like rotate like to here kind of thing. So then you could kind of like just angelic descent down kind of thing and just kind of like play around here instead of like, because what ends up happening is you kind of like end up like missing him and then you push forward like this, and it means that essentially, what's it called? You're either going to get pushed into by these guys or Soldier's going to die, alright? So obviously he gets pinned anyways, but it's still like, you know, we should try and just do that anyways. So we're playing with AlphaAli now. It's in the Hanzo, which is great. Love how you like just playing around this cover, just trying to like play out of the way. Helping your AlphaAli with that 1v1, which is really nice. Love how you still look at your team as well. Nice rotation. You just obviously just really still be careful that AlphaAli is still fighting the Hanzo at this point. She ends up getting him, which is really great. I love this positioning right now. Honestly, this is such fun positioning. So I'm going to keep it going. I have a habit of like pausing a lot recently. So make sure you're getting your beam onto your ball. Very nice. Nice. My only thing while like you're playing up here is obviously just be mindful of the Soldier, like where the Soldier is, right? And make sure you have your beam on someone like at all times. The reason is because say the Soldier is like down here and is like shooting people and realizes you're up here and starts shooting you. what you can do is you can have your beam on someone, and you can just hop, as long as it's like not like around this bit, say like you're on like this bit, for example, right? So just start spraying you. As long as you got your beam on, you can like GA, like, you know, you can just like fall down here with your beam on up until just before that beam linger ends, and then just GA and slingshot yourself like back up, or if he's still got LOS on you, because you kind of like see through these like whatever, like this like latticey kind of thing, I guess. You can then obviously like directionalize yourself like down or like somewhere, basically, so like you still have that beam contact, but also like you're playing your own life and stuff. So just like a little thing, but really great like team fight. Obviously you do end up winning it, which is really great. We don't die as well. Pushing up a little bit now, which is fine. Okay, I would not be pushing up to ball here, okay? And I think this is a bit of map knowledge on your behalf, okay? Because your ball is completely fine. Your ball is full HP because he grabs his health pack here, right? So what you can do here is you can literally just stand back here as you are and just, you know, like let Junkrat do his thing. You also have to remember that ball has like, I think it's like 300 like deployable shields as well. So if he does get into like a bit, you know, like a bad spot, basically he can chuck them shields on himself and stuff as well. So essentially, like, you do not need to be going in here to try and help this ball. Like, this ball is completely fine. He's gonna roll to that health pack, and he's even gonna like roll through the team and roll away to a different health pack. My kind of like key thing with playing with balls is that's so out of context. But like if you're playing with a ball, just don't be kind of like running around the map to try and find him. Like, if he's there, heal him. If he's not, and he's like in the backline, do whatever his other thing. Unless if like you desperately need to like help him, you could just like leave him to roll about and do his thing. But obviously we're kind of like backing off a little bit here. Just be obviously kind of be a bit more worried of like your team in front of you. Like, you know that, like, literally good example, the Junkrat has just gone to critical, right? So I like how you've backed out here. This is completely fine, you know, to play with the soldier and everything. You know, you can flick your beams between these two, but as you're doing so, just trying to like bring your position a tiny bit more back here, and just be sure just to be still looking at your team slightly like this, okay? Because your Laura's gonna be fine. Nice heals though. Make sure you're kind of like healing ball here a little bit as well, because he's rolled to you. That's fine. Nice. Healing Junkrat, which is completely fine. Use mines, which is nice. Nice. I've been looking to back off here now. Back off. Nice. The reason why I'm saying as well back off here is because, what's it called? I was reading my chat. Okay, fair enough, Froggy. I was wondering like why you like, what's it called? You stood so out of the way. But a key thing, because I know I see you streamed some of these games as well, Froggy. While you're doing so, try to get yourself in a good position before you read the chat, because I had such a bad habit of this when I like started up the streams and stuff like that, was the fact that I would just, as soon as I saw a message, I'd be like, oh my gosh, message, I'd look, right? You can like literally make sure you're in a safe place and make sure, you know, you're happy with like how you're playing and how you're positioned and stuff before you like go into what's called, before you go and read your chat. Like your chat can wait on you. Don't you worry. Like, you don't need to be like answer like straight away kind of thing. You know, you can come, you can like read whatever, like, you know, they come up basically. But I liked the rotation up here. This was really nice. It would have been better if we rotated up here, maybe, because obviously like you have these like Hanzo and soldier stuff that could, what's it called? They could obviously spray you like from here kind of thing. Would it be better if you backed off a little bit more and played up here? The reason why I'm saying now as well to back off is purely because obviously, you know, this Ryan's gonna be pushing in. He's gonna be pushing in with his team and stuff like that. So yeah, so you just want to kind of like hop up to them top bits. But anyways, keep going. I still keep living soldier here. Got coalescence, so just play your distance, which is nice. Nice. I don't like that movement there. We should, like, if you want to cross over here, just do a slingshot. Like, or like a GA and the bunny hop instead of just walking across. Because, like, obviously, if you just, like, start walking across like this, and then the Moira's next to you, you're going to be too close to the soldier, like, when you would be, like, about here kind of thing, so you can't, like, quickly GA away if you need to. So I think definitely a GA bunny hop here or a slingshot would have been better to get across. That's fine. Going to go help Laura, which is really nice. Ryan's pushing in, so just play your distance. Okay, I feel like we popped back too late here. I'm going to be very, very honest. Okay, let me rewind back. I'm going to tell you when I think we should have popped out, okay? Because I was like half like, should I say it, should I not? But I was like, I don't know, I'm gonna see like how it unfolds kind of thing, right? Now, right? I would have popped out now. Really unfortunate timing, yeah. because I think it's because you're too late on the Valk, right? Valk should have been popped now, because what's gonna happen is essentially Ball's killed 2, but it's res, so it's still a 4v5. This is still a very winnable thing for the team. Though Mercy has also invested Valk into this, so obviously, you know, he's gonna have that extra healing plus the damage boost because Mercy's following up on him and stuff like that. So at this point, you know how to think to yourself, how can I help like stabilize and keep up pressure like for my team, because we don't have our tank as well with us, because obviously tank's gone to go get Hanzo, which is like completely fine. We need to Valk a little bit. I thought Mercy could have survived here, but they got hit by the Ryan swing, and it was just a moment, which I feel as though like is you kind of like reacting to like Froggy, this is you being reactive instead of proactive. Okay, let me explain. So you see this Ryan coming through, okay, and what happens is you react to the damage instead of being proactive and thinking before the damage this is going to happen. Okay, what I would have done is, I see this Ryan pinning in with a Mercy beam on it, right? And he, obviously what's going to do is, like, his pin, as soon as he goes through, you know it's, like, not got anyone, because obviously, you know, he's, like, pinning all the way through. But he can cancel his pin, so he's going to cancel his pin here. And now you have to think to yourself, how can I help stabilize this fight, okay? We pop Valk, and we just kind of, like, hover around here, and we're already in Valk, and we're being proactive with the beams, so, like, being in Valk kind of thing. Like, basically, like, you kind of, like, oh, what's a really good kind of, like, thing? It's like you have like a third eye and you already know what's gonna happen before it even happens. Okay, so we need to be a little bit quicker with the Valk. I don't mind the Valk though. I think we could have even popped Valk there as well, because we got the block out while people are critical. I like that res though. Nice. Love the rotation away as well, helping the Lori for our ult. Really nice damage boost as well to the ult. Lovely damage boost on the ball. Keep that damage boost on him. Okay, this, we just needed a little tiny bit more eyes, like, on what's it called, on our team. I love this damage. So, okay, I loved your positioning in this Valk. You know when, like, you came down here and you're helping the Alari and damage boosted her? Perfect. Then you back away because obviously you want to be away from that visor. Really, really nice, helping her out. Then you go to damage boost ball. Absolutely amazing. Love this, okay. My only thing is, as soon as the ball turns into, like, his little ball form and stuff, because obviously that's usually what happens when they, like, run out of, like, a clip and stuff like that. He'll, what's it called? He'll, like, go into his ball form. We now need to kind of, like, keep our eyes on this Alari as well, okay? Just be sure, like, so we're, like, helping her a little bit out more, a little bit more. But I really liked how you end up using your Valk in the end. No, but that pre-Valk when the Ryan charges, it's just underestimate the situation, which is completely fine, Froggy. Don't you worry. Nice. Really, really nice. Obviously, heading back to Soldier. I wouldn't have rotated down here. I would have literally just GA'd and cancelled and stayed kind of like up, like, or like GA'd and then got ourselves back up onto this high ground. Because you being onto this high ground now, especially because obviously he's playing against his Hanzo and we've got rid of the Hanzo. Now, if you're playing up into this high ground, who is going to get you? Maybe Moira might be able to stretch up slightly, right? But Ryan, bless him, even if he jumps, he's not going to be able to hit you with that hammer, right? Mercy isn't obviously not going to come for you unless, like, she just, I don't know, wants you for some random reason. But in reality, she's not going to, right? So this is a completely fine rotation, obviously, to help Soldier. But I think we should have GA'd up onto this high ground a little bit more, just to be a little bit more safer. Nice helping the Alari. Really nice keeping heals on her. Okay, what ends up happening here? Because I liked your, what's called? I liked your heals. Okay, yeah, this is the part where I would have flicked up and gone straight back up. That's fine. Okay, so helping Alari, this is really, really nice. Really, really nice of you. Okay, I would have not gone to damage boost Junkrat here. Okay, I would have, like, as soon as you know this Alari's okay and she's got her beam down, go straight back in to go and help your Soldier, because Soldier with this visor, if you can get a damage boost on him or like help him out with like this Ryan and stuff like that, is going to do a lot. Okay, so you want to try and get in with this Soldier as soon as you can. We end up kind of messing up the GA. I really don't like where you're positioned now. Okay, I feel as though, like, because the issue is, as well as because obviously you know the enemies are going to be coming through here. You know that, like, it's such an awkward place because you have to, like, because on Flashpoint stuff they can attack literally from anywhere. Like, Soldier could come from here, Soldier could come from here, Soldier could come from here, it could come from here, it could come from anywhere because there's so many openings, right? Your best bet right now is literally, okay, so we heal AlphaAli. We then, as we've healed AlphaAli, we get ourselves to a super jump distance to get up onto here, or like we GA kind of like around to get to the soldier. We then kind of realize to ourselves, oh, because this is where the soldier is, because like we can see him like shooting us and stuff like that. I would then just kind of like GA and rotate to be kind of like here-ish, like GA and then kind of like use your angelic descent like to play around this bit here, because you can still help your team, you can still help AlphaAli over here, but the reason why I wouldn't go straight up onto here now is because obviously that soldier has the angle and and stuff, right? So I think definitely we could just, we could play off to the side like this and play over here. We keep going. Nice, we end up doing that, which is really, really great. Lovely res around the cover. Very nice. Just when we res, try and put the damage boost onto the AlphaAli, because she's the one that can kill the soldier there. But like, what's it called? Really, really nice. So obviously we're just kind of heading back. Nice how we use our cover in our position here. Lovely, lovely movement. Help you ball, help you ball. Okay. At this point, I like your rotations here. These were really, really great. So obviously, you know, rotate up to that high ground here, and then rotate up to this one. Really, really nice, okay? At this point, I would then go to help ball with this bastion. Just purely because, just in case if like your ball misses a few shots, or maybe like the team end up coming to him a bit quicker, I think definitely help ball with the bastion. Just because obviously, you know, your soldier's like running off to like to point, you know. So like, help your ball out here, because and your GA's on cooldown as well. So like, you want to like, you know, try and make the best out of a scenario, right? We're not GA'ing away now, which is really, really great. Go for the health pack. Go to soldier. Very nice rotation. Just be sure while you're making that rotation, okay, I don't like that position there, okay? But like, while you're making this rotation, be sure just to kind of like allow a ping, just to kind of like let your soldiers know that like, you know, there's people behind him and stuff like that. But yeah, I had a part blade on, so I think I pulled my Glock out more than I need to here. I think definitely Froggy. There's been a few times now where like you're kind of like pulling out the Glock a bit too often, okay? If with Mercy's Glock, my main kind of thing is you get it out whenever there's like a low HP target that you know your DPS can't like get to or like help kill basically. So I think try just to kind of like trust your team a little bit more, because your team seemed really good on this match. But yeah, lovely position here though. I would have flown in to maybe help ball a little bit more, but apart from that, alright. Need to rotate, very nice. Really, really nice positioning again. Okay. I don't mind you kind of like coming over here, this is completely fine, but we want to kind of do our GA so we're like here instead of GAing out into here, because obviously, you know, we want to, we want to be out of this LOS from the guys that will probably like push in through here. So this is completely fine, like cancel GA to go here, and then kind of like just use this pillar to kind of like block LOS of the guys that are, you know, like in that area basically. That's fine. Just so as well, you can play like a little bit further away like, from your soldier as well when you play around there. Same thing, you can just do a cancel GA there. You know Ryan's gonna be pinning in. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Okay, I will talk about this Valk, because I don't like it. Let me go back. Okay. So, at this point, we know the Ryan's coming, so we should, like, instead of, like, playing in this doorway, by the way, you can hear the Ryan when he pins and stuff, right? So, definitely just play here. Play this health pack. Play here, right? Because Ryan, what he could do is literally just come in and go, hammer down, and then both of you are, like, gone, okay? So, play back here. I love, however, on this bit, how you play split. This is great. You need to get your heal beam on him slightly, like, sooner, though, because whenever, like, whenever Ryan gets a swing on someone, I instantaneously like put the heal beam on someone and stuff like that, okay? So do that. Now, obviously we end up like leaving, it's completely fine. We do not want to put Valk here. At this point, this is a team fight lost. Because you've lost basically your other support and your 2 DPS now, and all you have is you and your ball. Now, what you can do is you can like, basically, I would have literally, so we're like here, we could GA out here really quick, and we want to hit this G as quick as we can, by the way, like around this bit, because obviously we don't want to, what's it called, we don't want to peek any of this area, and we also don't want to peek these guys and stuff like that, okay? So I will literally just do a slingshot, try and get myself like as far to points as I can, basically, because at this point you either want to just die quickly, or if your ball wants to stall out, help try and stall it out, okay? Never my bad here, yeah. I feel as though we kind of do okay, like, I like your cover with the res. And it feels like we could definitely help out a little bit more if we didn't make this mistake. All you have to do here is like literally, so this res is like completely fine and stuff, and then we try to like play out the way of the bastion. So while we're hovering around here, obviously GA will be back on cooldown. Play a little bit lower and then just GA yourself around, and then just like to like around here-ish if you want to. You can play like up here. You could just like play what's called out of the way. But we're gonna kind of mess up the GA and end up dying. Let's see what your team end up doing. I'm hoping your Lori doesn't pop. Your Lori pops ult. I think they'll just end up claiming it here, yeah. Which is unfortunate, but it's fine. I'm hoping that your ball... No, the ball doesn't pick you up, but that's fine. We just have our biggest weakness. Just be sure, like, just to kind of, like... If you see a window, Froggy, like, literally do not peek it. Or like, and if you want to like try and like fly through them and stuff like that, just try and like look down a little bit more as you're doing so. Help ball out here, help ball. Ooh, okay, right. At this point, we should kind of know that Ryan is going to use his slam because he's, what's it called? Ryan's going to use his slam because we know he hasn't like used it yet, basically, because I would have kind of expected him to use that last fight, and he's gone basically nearly 2 points without using it. So at this point, we kind of like, what's it called? We now know that he's gonna have it. So let me talk about what I would do here. So this is completely fine. It's a healing ball and stuff because it's near you. Love how you're playing out of the cover in the way, like, you know, out of the way, playing out of the way. Right, it's this part, okay? GA is fine here. At this point, stay here, and wait. Basically, like, wait till your ball comes back, because the ball's gonna, like, what's it called, roll back to you and like put the heal beam on or something like that. You can like heal him like from here, and also you being here and out of the way means hopefully you don't get shattered. Now, I've had issues recently with like me getting shattered when I'm like behind cover like this, but if you're also behind cover like this, then it means obviously the Ryan is going to struggle like to, you know, to be able like to fly strike you and stuff like that. So even if you do get shattered, it's like a best case scenario like for you personally as well. I've had it a few times as well with Marissa's. Like, I'll be still kind of like around a wall like this, and she'll start her ult, and I get like dragged in. It happened really recently, like on a Hollywood match, which I think I'm going to upload onto YouTube at some point. But it happened, I got pulled in, I'm like, hello? That pulls me in? But yeah, so we end up getting shattered, which is frustrating. I feel as though we're going to get taken out. It's fine, they used an ultimate. We did end up using Junkrat's Hire, which is unfortunate. So it's fine, we just reset, we go again. They'll be shattered. I've been going behind walls, it's so irritating. But I feel as though it's better if you get shattered behind a wall than doing it out in the open as well. You've got to remember. So just remember that ball's behind you, by the way. So just, you know, just be still like trying to look behind you, because... Oh, I think he's gone back to spawn. If he like obviously started rolling towards you and stuff like that, then you could definitely heal him. But I think he went back to spawn for help, which is fine. It would have been nice if he gave you the ult charge though. But anyways. Okay, at this point, I do not like you playing here. Play here. Right? Because what's going to happen is either they can push up these stairs to push your soldier, in which case, you know, you stood in the way. They could push up these stairs, which you completely have your back to, so you can't do anything. So play back here. Play back here, so then you have, like, and I'd recommend maybe, like, picking a side as well. This side's probably your best bet, because obviously you want to stay, like, with your soldier and stuff, and you can just, like, peek the corner in case you want to help a Lari and stuff like that, like this. But you can literally, you can just, like, what's it called? You can literally just, like, play back here. Just so you're completely out of the way. Anyways, it's nice to help a soldier. This is fine for you to push up again, but you literally want to play it so far away. Nice on the ult. That's fine if people die though. Like, you've won the Flashpoint, which is completely fine. We end up staying with a Lari. End up flicking ourselves up obviously for the Moira and everything. I would have tried to get my beam onto the ball there as he was coming through. But I think at this point we need to die or we need to like get out and like go to the next point. Ooh, we've ended up abandoning a lot. Let me see. What's happening here? Okay, so we get the point, which is really, really great, okay? Obviously, we panic a little bit because we hit the Moira. Nice, obviously, super jump up, right? You can super jump up here, and then you being forward like this can maybe mean that you can get your beam onto the ball. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think you save your ball here. Yeah, probably not, which is annoying, but anyways, right. You and AlphaAli now have a choice, right? You either need to go to the next checkpoint, which I could not tell you where it is because it doesn't show me in the replay, which is great. I could like, oh wait, is it? No, I can see where the enemy spawn is, but I cannot see where the next checkpoint is. Froggy, do you know which was the next checkpoint here? Don't think my lore is backing off, but I could be wrong. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll watch it through, and then I could tell you because it's so annoying because I would love to see where your next checkpoint is. That's so annoying. No idea. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it, dude. Like, unless if I can like see on your screen. Okay. Anyways, I don't like the sling out here. Oh, I think you and Laurie kind of like have a bit of like a misconception, like misdirection kind of thing. Trying to go to my team. Well, I think your team might. I don't know if they have new spawn or old spawn, to be honest. But I quite like your decision here to go back to your team, I'm going to be honest. I think this decision purely relies on where the next flashpoint is. And I'm going to be honest, because I can't tell where the next flashpoint is, I cannot finish off. Which is so annoying, because I'm like I'm just going to say, your instinct was right. Because if your Alara is not going near the point, and she's, you know, going to stagger herself and stuff like that, and you're trying to get back to your team, I feel as though this is the right decision. However, if the point was near Alari, I would have maybe stayed with her. But anyway, so we're trying to head back. Okay, my only thing... Okay, do not head on that side, yes. You want to play up here. Really nice, lovely pings. Just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. That is so funny. Anyways, just a quick warning about this pit, by the way. The water's really shallow here. Like, I know it states that it's, like, here, but in reality, the board is actually, like, kind of, like, here-ish. Like, it's very shallow. So just be careful if, like, you do want to play off here. Anywho, back onto you. What I was saying here is, obviously, you know, you don't want to be going down to that lower bit that you were thinking of doing. I liked how, obviously, you walk kind of, like, on the point where you are doing now. This is really, really great, okay? At this point, I would be looking to go in with your Junkrat, right? Yeah, your soldier ain't winning that, my friend. Yeah, literally at this point, you just kind of like want to play back with your what's called your Junkrat. Like how obviously, you know, you fling yourself back though as soon as you can, which is really, really great. The reason why you want to come through with Junkrat, by the way, is this Mercy you kind of always want someone like to come back with you. Like how you put the beam on your ball though, if he accidentally knocks into anyone while he's rolling through, which is completely fine. Love how you see the soldier and head up top, really, really nice. My only issue with heading up top here is obviously, you know, just be careful with the bastion. So what's going to happen is, what's it called? Ball's obviously going to, like, roll through and, like, try and attack, like, soldiers and stuff like that, because obviously he's seen him. So this is fine, your positioning coming up here to just, like, avoid him. As soon as you know that, what's it called, that soldier's been rolled away and stuff like that, you can now drop down. Because you don't want to be staying up here for too long, because obviously this bastion's got point and stuff like that, right? So just, like, a little bit of, like, a extra little thing there. Obviously, nice cancel, GA. That's just unfortunate. Nice how you slingshot yourself away. Oh, okay. I don't like this GA though, right? This is a fine GA to go and help your Laurie and Torb, because obviously, you know, I know that you wanted to go help Torb here. But you're flinging yourself into the enemy team here. Instead, fling yourself out here and play around this cover instead, okay? Just so you're not playing into the enemies. Because right now you're like in them. So you're helping Toy, which is completely fine. I don't think you win this one, I think you just back out, which is nice that that's basically what you're doing right now. Really nice. Obviously, your balls decided to stay in. Look to try and get him out, which I think you can do. Oh, he got the health pack, which is fine. Just go top him up, though. Nice. Playing out the way with Ryan, which is really, really nice. We've held Valk, so this is fine. Nice, okay. My only thing here is I would help Ball with the start of this Valk, okay? I like this Valk, though, do not get me wrong. So let me go back into it. So, this is fine. Obviously, you're backing up to your Bastion, because obviously you don't want to be in with Ball right now. We help Ball whenever he comes past, which is really, really nice. Play away, which is nice. Oh, we Valk. Okay. I like this Valk, but as we're Valking, GA over to here, right? GA onto these rocks, like above here, right? Because what's going to happen is you can help damage reduce the Bastion while the Ryan is still pinning and like faced away with his shield and stuff. And then as soon as like the Ryan, because what's going to happen is Ryan's going to turn around like with his shield, basically like this, to try and like shield the Bastion damage. What you can do at that point is just kind of help top up your Ball a tad little bit. Once Ball's a little bit healthier, then go for this res. Because what's going to happen is Bastion's still going to be like pressuring this Ryan and stuff like that. Give you the purpose opportunity because the soul's like here. You could just res above him like here. Okay? So just a little bit of like priority wrong there. But it's fine because Ball ends up like surviving it, I hope. Yeah, managed to get him up, which is nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, we hit it for overtime, which is nice. Sorry, I was looking at the percentage. I was like, why are you going on to point? But no, it's overtime, so it's fine. Sorry, I was looking at the percentage. That was my bad. Nice Jay to get out though. Really, really nice. Nice damage boost onto Bastion. Just obviously just kind of balance your beams a little bit more between your Torb and Bastion. Playing away, which is completely fine. Damage boost to L'Oreal. Nice. Yep. Oh, okay. Let me quickly rewind it, because I want to talk about this a little bit more. Okay, I liked your touch here. This is fine, okay? At this point, okay, you can look over here and think to yourself, can I help this Alari? No, not right now, okay? So your main objective now is to essentially just help these two. So just try and balance your beams between these two rather than trying to look away for your Alari, because your kind of like main thing is help point here. If you lose this point, then it's worse for your team rather than losing your Alari right now. So you want to try and like keep hold of this point, okay? So nice healing onto Torb. This is fine. Damage to L'Oreal, which is completely fine. Look how you're playing it up and out of the way. Right. Did we have res on cooldown? Yes, we did. Okay, so we're waiting for res here. It's not like it's out of range, right? So, obviously it talks about balancing beams. Sorry, I'm rewinding it again, but it's just I've lost my flow. So this is fine. 4 beds of time, right? We damage boost L'Oreal. Fine. Good. Awesome. Right. They fly out of the way, okay? And Ball has got a grapple up and stuff in. So essentially, because Ball has like his little grapple up and everything, he could just kind of like roll through and start slamming point, okay? As he's doing that, because obviously, you know, everyone's gonna like, distract him like, oh my gosh, I've been slammed, right? You can get this res off here. Okay? Just because it saves you from doing like this weird like little super jump upwards like this. Because you like, and this is the issue that I have with the super jump res, is it's very, very situational. And it's like, it might be a bit controversial, but I do not like the super jump res. Like, it's good in very certain scenarios, but if you're like a brand new Mercy and stuff that's wanting to learn Mercy tech, learn everything else before the super jump res. Okay, because the super jump res is something that you use in like 1 out of like 15 games. Okay? So at this point, literally just G8 and come around this corner, because it's going to be so much safer than you going directly upwards and being sprayed down by the soldier because of it, okay? But anyways, keep going. Nice res, obviously out of the way. Damage with some Bastion. Nice, so you do end up kind of capping it back, which is really nice. Obviously you're helping on the points to get it capped a little bit quicker, which is nice. Okay. This rotation though, oh, you actually can't rotate this way. Never mind. I was like, hey everyone, sorry, we had to like pause the VOD for like a little bit, but I'm back with it. It has been like a bit of like an hour or so like since I've been doing this VOD though. So I'm gonna like hop him back into it, but it might not be as fluid as before. But I'm gonna try my best. So this is the point where we end up pausing it. I'll quickly pop the replay down. So allow that rotation, obviously, you know, to go and help Bastion and stuff like that. I don't like these like little like super jumps that you're doing in the front of point though. Literally all I would do is, because you've eliminated the soldier, this whole section until this Bastion's gonna get back is like really like safe for you. So this is gonna be safe for you for another like 10 seconds, right? So you can essentially just play damage with this Bastion up until this obviously this ball rolls back, then you can like try and help him. But you do not need to super jump yourself up here to like put yourself in LOS of all these guys. You can just kind of stay off to the side and save your GA. But obviously you end up helping. Going to go damage boost Bastion. Obviously now we've got to be careful because Bastion's going to be back. Lovely already preempting that and playing out of the way and rotating. Nice, lovely rotation away again. Just obviously I would like, I love how obviously, you know, you rotate to the sides and stuff like that. That is completely fine if Torb dies there because he's completely LOS of the Bastion. At this point you just have to kind of like hold your own life in your hands, which is exactly what you've done by just not peeking the Bastion. You never ever want to peek Bastion in his turret form, purely because he can attract you extremely well in that form, okay? So you just do not want to peek that whatsoever. So really nice, obviously, you know, you play to the side. Nice. Nice. I like as well how you've res Torb as well because it's near his ultimate, so if the guys obviously, you know, start pushing in and stuff like that, really, really great. You tell ball, very, very nice. Rotate back round to point, really, really nice. And now we're just like waiting for them to like maybe recontest. We have Valk in case they do. We have Toy Balls as well, which is really nice. I would literally like just be playing a little bit further back here though, because at the moment, like obviously, you know, you want to play with your Torb and stuff like that, but definitely just play it a little bit further back, like play it around here. Just purely just in case like the soldier peeks this window or like peeks any of these sides and stuff like that. You're completely already out of LOS of it and just like playing with your Torb here. Just a little bit. Like how you do now, basically. Gosh, your ball has another one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, do not jump out here. I'll explain to you why, right? So, go back. Playing off to the side, which is completely fine. You're playing off to the side with your Torb and stuff like that, right? Ball runs through with mines, that's fine, you're not going to be near him. You pop Valk here, and you do not need to whatsoever, because the Torb ultimate is going to do so much to zone everyone off the point that you do not need your Valk here, okay? So what you do here is, bear as well, you can't damage boost Torb ultimate, so just heal him throughout his entire ultimate, because, you know, there's like, you can't damage boost any of it, so it's just best just to keep him up throughout the ultimate, so you can like, you know, keep it. You can literally, you can still be in beam range here, still be in beam range here. Like, where you were playing fine is absolutely fine before because you're in beam range. Then, obviously, if Moira returns to come to you and, like, focus onto you, hide back. Because then she's either going to have to, obviously, stop healing her team to be aggressive onto you. Bear in mind, you have this AlphaAli and you have everyone. Or she's just going to start putting her beam on someone else, in which case, at that point, then you can go back in. Because at the moment, right now, you've used your Valk to just heal a Torb throughout his ultimate, right? Which you could have done without your Valk, just playing around here, okay? But this is fine, obviously, you know, hovering up a point, like, should I help everyone now? Lorian's getting things on. This is the point where I would pop Valk now. Because at this point, you could have done everything that you just did, but off to the side, okay? Now, Alari gets pinned. At this point, then you could pop your Valk. You could pop your Valk now. Help this Bastion, like, zone everyone off and, like, maybe pick off some people with the damage boost. Once people have, like, been zoned off, you can, obviously, you know, go around here and res the Alari, okay? So this would have been a much better opportunity for you to, what's it called? Oh, nice. Nice. I don't know if like the little bell sound. That's so cute. But yeah, I think definitely we could have avoided using our Valk there. Up until probably when your Alari would have died, in which case I would have popped the Valk myself. Which... Are you in a Torb lost or something? Or... This is so funny, like, just watching it, what's it called? They got lost, yeah, it looked like it. Nice. Lovely movement there, helping to go back to your Alari. Really, really nice. I don't think you save your Bastion here though, which is completely fine. I don't really like that movement as much though. Okay, let's quickly... I feel like this all comes back to when everyone got lost, right? So obviously this is fine. You know, you play with your Bastion stuff here, really, really nice. I would have maybe committed with him here. Because what's going to happen is if you commit with him, it'll probably help work down this Rhine shield and really separate him from like the rest of the team. And your team have AlphaAli right now. Well, I say have AlphaAli, she's coming back, okay? Now you end up making the decision to stay, which is once again completely fine. But now you have this Moira on you. Lovely bounce to get back to her. Really, really nice. Okay. It's at this point now where I feel as though you get a little bit lost. You'll be like, oh my gosh, what shall I do kind of thing, okay? You realize obviously, you know, Bastion's got picked off. That's completely fine. Now you realize obviously your team need help. So this rotation needs to be through and come under here. Because then you're not good. It's forcing the soldier to pick between going to you and, you know, trying to get this like really low HP torb, or forcing to get to you. Now obviously if it starts getting to you, you could just obviously hide in here and then hopefully your team like peel for you and stuff like that. But you just GAing and just being out here is not great. You obviously don't want to go up here, by the way, because the supporters were up here. That's also why I wanted to say that. But yeah. Because I would kind of like make the wrong kind of like movement there. So that's fine, playing out. I feel as though you've all got a little bit lost right now, which is hilarious. Nice, obviously, you know, trying to use as much cover as we can. I'd stay with your team here. Like, there is no, what's it called? I'm gonna be real, I did not know you could go under them. My map knowledge sucks. It's because it's such a new map. And also, the issue with Flashpoint as well is you don't play the exact same points every single time, which is annoying. Because it would have been fine if you play the exact same points every single time, but because each point is different each time and you go into like different ones, you learn the map like such more slowly, which is annoying. All right, but just quickly going back to this bit, right? So obviously you end up kind of like, oh, my Laura's like not with us, which is like fine. So you go with 4, right? And that should just be a cancelled GA, by the way. That's fine. Obviously flip yourself upwards. This is completely fine. You play there for a sec. Right. This is a fine GA away. But you want to stay with your team while you do this, right? Because Bastion, you know Bastion is going to be under like any pressure, right? Because he's on the point that he's ulting. Who is going to harm him? Tracer can't, because you've just seen the Tracer clip you. You know where Soldier is. We obviously know Ryan's like all the way over here, and I don't think a Mercy or a Moira is going to be able to kill him while he's using his ultimate, right? There is also, I believe, you can damage boost Bastion ult, right? But it's my belief that you do not really want to damage boost it unless you know he's going to use it in like a small room with like a lot of people, it's going to get a lot of kills, or it's like you have nothing else to do in that moment of time, in which case, you know, just chuck it on and stuff like that. In this moment of time, though, you do have other things you can do. You can damage boost Ball, you can damage boost AlphaAli. Try and get these guys basically just like hanging around, all right? Because you backing off to point to just, you know, trying to get the rest of that damage boost off is actually harming your AlphaAli and stuff that you should be kind of like pushed up with right now. All right, but we'll keep going. I was still going to be pushed up and help him right now. That's fine. Nice rotation away. Please help Ball here though. What you can do here is still remaining on the point. There's like this little window in here. It's on both sides like this. You can peek through these windows and like help your Ball here. Just while he's like still a little bit critical, because then, you know, you can go back to your Bastion after that. But it means that you're not doing this peek to try and get him, which is like completely an LOS for everyone. You can instead just do this peek here and then just like peek here, and it's blocking out the entire LOS of all these guys that are going to be hurting people, like harming you. All right. Anyways, Ball ends up leaving, which is completely fine. As soon as Ball leaves, we rotate. Nice rotation here. Stay where you are. There is no need for you to rotate here. Like, nobody is pressuring you right now, so you could just stay. You could just stay exactly where you are. Damage boost to L'Oreal. When people are knocked like that, and also they're like, what's it called? They're quite far away from the Rhine. He's not going to die here while you just go and help damage boost to L'Oreal. What I would do is help damage boost to L'Oreal, and then once they start to get a little bit more aggressive in, you know, Soldier uses Visor, then you can go and like, help these guys. But at that moment in time, you want to damage boost that L'Oreal. Okay? This also isn't a great Valk, I'm going to be honest, because you've already won the team fight with the Bastion. Save that healing for after Valk as well. A bit AFK for a second, that's fine. Head back to point now. And you don't have to touch it, which is really great. Alright, Froggy. So, although because we've taken a little bit of a break, so I'm like trying to remember like from the first part. But I think it's kind of like your Valk time has been a little bit off from remember, I believe. But so there's just that you need to kind of like deal with. And to be honest, I'm sorry, Froggy. I know we had like that bit of a break and stuff like that, so I'm like really struggling with like trying to remember what we did. But I think definitely Valks we could have been a little bit better with, and I think the main other thing is just your what's it called? Your positioning within the map. And it's horrendous because, you know, it's Flashpoint, it's very new, it's a massive map as well, and you don't play the exact same points every single time. So it takes a long time to learn these maps and learn where you can play and stuff like that, right? But I think definitely if you have the time, especially when you're in like what's it called, you're in like queue and stuff like that, maybe hop into like a custom game of it and just like walk around, try and find the places, especially if you're in a duo like with someone in queue as well, definitely get them to come in with you as well. And just kind of like see where you can play from, see those different angles and stuff like that, just so you can learn it a little bit more. Because that's what I've been doing outside of streams and stuff like that. Or like whenever I'm like queuing with like Zeldris and stuff like that. But yeah, is there anything major I need to definitely improve on for me to come back into Diamond? I'm trying to think, Froggy, from what happened. So it's all like little errors from every single thing, if you get me. Like, but I think the best way you could climb back up to Diamond would be to focus first of all on I think Valks would be the first one, and I think I'm trying to think. I think your movement's good, Froggy. Like you definitely have movement nailed down to a T, which is really really great. But I think we can do. I'm honestly, Froggy, I'm trying to think back. I'll say what, right, Froggy. I will message you. I will rewatch this VOD after I stream, after I finish the stream and stuff, and I will actually tell you what you need to do. And I'll put some text on screen of like what I want Froggy to do as well, because it's been a long while that I can't really remember. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much to everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. Once again, you can get your VOD views, leave for 5,000 channel points. I do them on my Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye!